National Geographic Kids Gallop 100 Fun Facts About Horses by Kitson Jadzinka. "25 Cool Facts About Horses." 1. Horses can sleep standing up, locking their legs to keep from falling. 2. The oldest known horse, an English horse named Old Billy, lived to be 62 years old. 3. Like most mammals, horses have a belly button. 4. A horse's teeth take up more space in its head than its brain does. 5. Closely related to rhinos and tapirs, horses belong to a group of mammals that have an odd number of toes. 6. Horses belong to the equine family, which also includes zebras, donkeys, and mules. 7. A horse's brain weighs about the same as a human child's, about 1.5 pounds. 8. The term equine refers to a horse or describes things having to do with horses. It comes from the ancient Greek word equus, which means quickness. 9. In the late 1800s, European carriage horses wore straw hats to help shade them in the summer. 10. Tough Welsh ponies roamed the hills and valleys of Wales, Great Britain as far back as 1600 BC. 11. Horses with blue eyes are rare, but they can occur in many breeds. 12. Horses tend to move faster when they are headed home. 13. As many as 8 million horses served during World War II. 14. An adult horse produces about 10 gallons of saliva per day. 15. At a world-famous riding school in Vienna, Austria, a stallion is referred to as a professor once he's finished his training. 16. Blueskin and Nelson were two of General George Washington's war horses during the American Revolution. 17. Like homeless dogs and cats, many horses around the world are waiting to be adopted. 18. Some horses have wardrobes that include rainproof sheets and fitted blankets to keep them warm and dry. 19. Until the invention of the steam engine in 1698, horses provided the fastest and most reliable transportation on land. 20. A horse's hooves grow about a quarter inch per month. 21. The famous racehorse Exterminator had a series of companion ponies all named Peanuts. 22. Some birds like to make nests out of discarded horsehair. 23. Horses carried gear across the Rocky Mountains for the American explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. 24. In the timed sport of barrel racing, horse and rider race a cloverleaf pattern around a set of 3 barrels. 25. Male horses have more teeth than females do, including 4 extra fighting teeth. Chapter 1. Horse History. The Przewalski's horse found in Mongolia is the only true wild horse species on the planet. The first people to tame wild horses may have been a group of nomads. Nomads are people who travel from place to place rather than living in one spot. These nomads trained horses to carry people and pull heavy loads through their lands in Asia. This helped them travel farther and faster. Since then, people around the world have been putting horses to work. Some cave art depicting horses dates back to around 36,000 BC. Horses and humans have been working together for 5,000 years. As horses helped humans more and more over the years, humans developed breeds for different jobs. Huge draft horses like Percherons and Belgians plowed fields. Elegant driving horses pulled carriages. Horses were also used in entertainment and sports. Graceful Lipizzaner horses, one of the oldest breeds in Europe, performed routines of precise dance-like leaps and kicks. Swift quarter horses and long-legged thoroughbreds raced for cheering crowds. Many of these breeds still do those jobs today. Ancient Greeks used horses to race chariots. Lipizzaner, Belgian, Percheron, thoroughbred, quarter horse. There are about 400 different breeds of horses in the world. Horse, pony. Horses are measured in hands or units of measurement 4 inches long. A pony is a horse shorter than 14.2 hands high at the withers or shoulders. Ponies have shorter legs and often smaller ears than horses. Welsh pony. Ponies are small horses, and just as a small adult dog won't grow to be the size of a big dog, a pony will not grow to be a full-size horse. Known for being cute and playful, ponies are also known for being naughty. Some regions of the world are known for their horses. Robust Hanoverian horses originated 300 years ago in Hanover, Germany. Tough Norwegian fjords are from Norway. Lively Arabian horses were first bred by nomads who lived in North Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Arabian horses. Horses can be found just about anywhere in the world, in cities and on farms, on islands and in deserts. The Haflinger is a sturdy Austrian breed known for its flaxen or cream-colored mane and tail. Short, stocky Shetland ponies hold coal out of mines in Scotland in the 1800s. Chapter 2. Horse sense. Horses are herd animals. Living in a herd means that horses rely on one another for protection, security, and comfort. Horses stick together. In a herd that lives in the wild, the lead mare or female guides the group to safe places to graze or drink. The lead stallion or male often brings up the rear to protect the herd. Horses that live together on a ranch or a farm usually prefer to stay close to one another too. In the summer heat, a pair of horses will often stand nose to tail, each swatting flies from the other's face. Half of the wild horses in the United States live in the deserts and mountains of Nevada. Most horses graze in fenced pastures or meadows. Some forage on open land. Human caregivers often feed horses grain or nutritious man-made pellets served in buckets. Most horses also love to munch hay, dried grass. Horses' main food is grass, which means they are herbivores. Horses love to nibble apples, carrots, peppermint candies, sugar cubes, and even ginger snap cookies. If stretched out, a horse's digestive system would be about 100 feet long from beginning to end. Horses cannot throw up. A foal stands soon after it's born so that it can nurse and nuzzle its mother. Wobbly at first, most foals can walk after a few minutes. They stay close to their mother but build confidence quickly. Soon it's time to run and play. Dart, dash, buck, kick. A foal or baby horse can stand shortly after birth. When a foal is born, its legs are almost as long as its adult legs will be. A yearling is a horse that is 1 year old. Male foals are called colts, while females are called fillies. No matter what breed or size, all horses and ponies have the same body structure and move in the same way. They have 4 basic natural gaits or ways of moving: walk, trot, canter, and gallop. In the trot, 2 hooves hit the ground at the same time, making 2 hoof beats think clip-clop. The canter has a 3 hoof beat rhythm. During the gallop, a horse's fastest pace, all 4 hooves spring off the ground for an instant during each stride as if the horse is flying. Gaited horses like Missouri fox trotters, Tennessee walking horses, and Icelandic horses are bred for super smooth gaits. Icelandic horse. Trot, canter, gallop. A thoroughbred stride at the gallop can be more than 20 feet long. Horses up close. From nose to tail, check out a horse's amazing body. Most horses grow a heavier coat in the winter. When the weather warms, horses shed shaggy winter hair and return to their sleek summer coat. A horse's long tail makes an excellent fly swatter. It also gives signals about how a horse is feeling. A horse's hind legs are larger and stronger than its front legs. They thrust its body forward and provide power for jumping or climbing hills. A horse's ears swivel to hear sounds from all directions. When horses walk in a line, they work together to listen for danger. The one in front pricks its ears forward, the one in back turns its ears backward, and those in the middle rotate their ears to the sides. Horses have the largest eyes of any land mammal. They are 8 times the size of human eyes. Because their eyes are on the sides of their head, horses can see in almost every direction. A horse's strong teeth grind grass and hay. They wear down over time, providing clues about a horse's age. A horse's hooves protect its legs from the force of running, walking, and standing. Underneath the hoof is a soft triangular pad called a frog. It acts like a superpowered shock absorber. Horses often have white on their lower legs. Depending on the height of the white, the marks are called socks or stockings. A round white spot between a horse's eyes is called a star. A blaze is a long white mark down its face, and a stripe is a skinny blaze. A snip is a little white mark on its nose. If the white on a horse's face extends past both eyes, the horse is said to have a bald face. Horses' coats vary widely in color, from pale gold to rusty red and shades of brown, black, and gray. Chestnut horses are reddish in color. Most Appaloosa horses are light-colored with spots on their rear end. A leopard Appaloosa has spots covering its entire body. An eye-catching pinto is any horse marked with large patches of white all over its body. An eye-catching pinto is any horse marked with large patches of white all over its body. A bay horse has a brown body, black markings on its legs, and a black mane and tail. Horse talk. People can learn a lot about horses by listening to how they communicate with each other. They use a variety of sounds to share what they're feeling. A horse's groan sounds similar to a human's groan and can be a sign of pain. A bugle like whinny can mean I'm worried or I'm excited. A deep sigh can express relaxation. A loud snort warns other horses of danger. A foal recognizes its mother by her nicker or soft whinny. A horse's snort can be heard from 30 feet away. A horse's body language says a lot about how it's feeling too. The flick of its tail may be a warning to stand back. A gentle nudge of its nose might mean, "May I please have a carrot?" Even a horse's nostrils help with communication. A gentle puff of air blown in your face is a friendly hello. Ears flop to sides means the horse is probably asleep or very relaxed. Ears flop to sides. Pawing shows that a horse is stressed, bored, or impatient. Pawing. Hind-legged cocked, head down means the horse is resting. Hind-legged cocked, head down. Head in the air signals that the horse sees something in the distance and is deciding how to react. Head in the air. Super senses. A horse lifts its upper lip to get a better whiff of an interesting smell. A horse's sense of smell is thousands of times better than a human's. Keen senses, especially smell and hearing, help warn horses of danger. Even though most horses are big, strong, and fast, they are prey animals. Their senses keep them alert to predators. This is especially important for horses that live in the wild. But even horses that live with humans still have these keen senses and react quickly to danger. A horse's ear has 10 muscles. A human's has only 3. This allows the horse to swivel its ears from front to back. Most of the time, horses are quiet and calm, but they startle easily. So it's important to be careful when you're around these large animals. When you greet a horse, approach from the side and stroke its neck. Speak softly. Don't run, yell, throw things, or wave your arms. Don't walk behind a horse where it can't see you and might kick out if startled. If a horse senses danger, its first instinct is to flee. Some horse earplugs look like fuzzy pom-poms. Sometimes race horses are fitted with earplugs to quiet scary noises at the course, such as loud vehicles or cheering fans. Big Jake, a 17-year-old Belgian draft horse from Wisconsin, USA, is the tallest horse in the world. He's almost 7 feet tall at the shoulder. Most horses weigh between 500 and 2,200 pounds. Chapter 3. Saddle Up. Since the first time humans saw horses, they have admired the animals for their beauty, strength, and power. Horses are important to people not just for the work they can do, but for the companionship they offer. Why do people love horses so much? And why are horses so loyal to their owners? When a horse and a person trust each other, they create a special bond. People in the United States spend about $39 billion on horses and their care each year. There are approximately 9.2 million horses in the United States, and about 1 million of them live in Texas. Horse care. Curry combs, grooming mitts, and hoof picks are used to clean horses before and after riding. The word tack refers to the equipment used to ride or drive a horse, such as a halter, bridle, and saddle. It's a lot of work to keep horses healthy, happy, and fit. Every day, horses must be fed and their stalls must be cleaned. Their tack must be kept in good condition. Vets give horses regular checkups. They also help if a horse is sick or injured. A farrier trims a horse's growing hooves and replaces its shoes about once every 6 weeks. Dentists help keep horses' teeth healthy. Using a hoof pick to clean rocks and dirt from a horse's hooves after riding keeps the horse's feet healthy. Horses are smart animals and learn new things easily. A foal first learns to wear a halter and walk with his trainer on a lead rope. A young horse also learns manners, like how to stand quietly for a bath or pick up its hooves for cleaning. Later, a trainer can teach it to carry a saddle and rider. With patience and gentle training, a horse can learn to do many things, like perform tricks, herd cattle, or complete a course of jumps. A green horse isn't really green, it's inexperienced. Horses can learn to respond to voice commands, such as walk to move forward, whoa to stop, and up to rear up. Cool horse jobs. Officer Barney, a retired police horse, works at Days End Farm Horse Rescue, helping teach the public about homeless horses. New York City's police horses live in stables on the ground floor of a luxury apartment building near Times Square. Lots of horses have cool jobs, like Giselle the therapy horse. She's a miniature horse, so she's handy size for visiting senior citizens and children with special needs. She makes people smile all day long. In New Zealand, a horse named George has a glamorous job as a unicorn. George wears a fake horn and has appeared in movies, television shows, and commercials. George played the unicorn in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. American Pharoah is a champion racehorse and earned more than $9 million during his career. Sometimes a horse's job is just to be a friend. It's good for humans too. Riding and working with horses can be fun, relaxing, and good exercise. In return, most horses only ask for kindness and care, maybe a carrot or two. Even in her 90s, Britain's Queen Elizabeth often starts her day riding her royal fell pony, Carlton Lima Emma. Horses can tell how a person is feeling by reading body language and facial expressions. A Tibetan woman with her horse. 25 more facts about horses. 1. Cloth covers can be put over a horse's ears to keep flies out. 2. The word Mustang comes from the Spanish word mustango, which means stray horse. 3. Back when horses pulled delivery wagons, the horses would often memorize their routes and remember their favorite customers. 4. A horse usually breathes only through its nose and takes about 10 to 12 breaths per minute. 5. Many horses that compete around the world travel in airplanes, snacking on hay and drinking water sweetened with apple juice. 6. In Indiana, USA, a horse named Justin paints on canvas holding a paintbrush in his mouth. 7. In 1904, a horse named Beautiful Jim Kay performed his skills in reading, spelling, and math at the St. Louis World's Fair. 8. Dapples. Faint spots on a horse's coat are a sign of good health. 9. The most expensive saddle ever sold was bought for more than $650,000. 10. Horses with white skin can get sunburned, especially on their nose where they have little hair. 11. Some kids compete in horseless horse shows, galloping through a course of jumps on their own 2 feet. 12. Arabian horses are known to carry their tails high like flags. 13. 4 bronze horseshoes were found in a tomb in Italy and dated to around 400 BC. 14. Some show horses are dressed up with fake tails for good looks. 15. Some horses have feathers, long hair that grows at the bottoms of their legs and sometimes over their hooves. 16. When they drink, horses don't lap up water like cats or dogs. They suction water through their lips like a pump. 17. American Furrower's name contains a spelling error. Can you find it? 18. In cold weather, the heat created from digesting hay helps keep a horse warm from the inside out. 19. A hot walker is a person or a machine who walks a racehorse to cool it down after a workout. 20. The forelock is the part of a horse's mane that grows forward from in between its ears. 21. Trigger. The famous golden stallion ridden by movie star cowboy Roy Rogers appeared in 90 movies and more than 100 television shows. 22. The skeleton of a famous racehorse named Sisanbi is on display at the American Museum of Natural History in New York City. 23. Horses usually live to be about 25 to 30 years old. 24. A miniature horse named Tatter Tot is a therapy animal with his own special minivan to take him on visits. 25. In Germany and Switzerland, it's against the law to trim a horse's whiskers. The